From inside Rogers Center in downtown Toronto, Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Kansas City Royals and the Toronto Blue Jays. Just about set. Today's starting pitcher, Bowden Francis. Base runners are tough to come by with him out there, Chris.
Yeah, this guy's been real stingy, man, not allowing guys to play the game, just keeping them at home plate. I mean, just ridiculous. He's dominating hitters, and a guy like this in the mound, one of the elite starters in the game right now.
Okay, all set to go. Here's Garrett Hampson. That one finds the zone, and we're underway.
First pitch, 7:07.
On the ground, Horowitz. Now the throw to first on the run. In there safely. And it looks like they might end up challenging this one. Very close play, and we will take another look as well.
I couldn't tell in live action, that's for sure. And, you know, the umpire is so much closer to the play, and he thought he beat the throw, so we'll see.
Well, they are going to challenge the call, and so now the decision will be made by the umpires at the replay center back in New York. Another look at it. Singer, are you seeing enough to change the call?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, it's close, but I think after looking at it a few times, we can see that this guy's probably out. And it could be a good use of the challenge right here.
Looks like we've got an answer, and he's out. They took a chance with the challenge, and it paid off for them. One down. Here's the third baseman.
First base has been overturned, and the batter ruled out.
And first offering is fouled off. Francis, he isn't really known as a starting pitcher that's going to get you deep into the start. It's not that he's not capable, he just hasn't proven that he can do it yet.
He's got such great stuff. You just don't know from start to start whether it's a potential no-hitter or it's a guy that's only going to give you 3 or 4 innings.
One out, base is empty.
But for the most part, with that kind of stuff, you expect him to get to the middle of the ball game.
That one to first, Guerrero. And he takes it himself for the out. And here now, the lineup for the Royals. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
2 outs, base is empty. And to the plate for Kansas City, Bobby Witt Jr. Swings through that one for strike 1. What does she need to do in order to get deeper into the game?
Well, I'd say it's command of the secondary pitches, because when you're talking about turning over the order a second and third time and guys are getting looks, you've got to be able to put a wrinkle on something, change speeds, and locate it enough so that they offer on it.
What a play in right field. And that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the first. 0-0. And we're back. Getting the nod on the mound, Alec Marsh. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. I don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
That one laced to center and a base hit. And aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Well, if you hear the phrase short to it, long through it. And that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
Now the number 2 hitter, Ernie Clement. There's a swing and a drive. And it's off the wall. The throw to third. Not in time. He's safe.
And that hit carries a little extra meaning, Boog. It keeps his hitting streak going. He is dialed in at the dish right now.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter in all of baseball right now. Looks like he's expecting a knock every time he steps to the plate. So because of the injury, a replacement needed at third. Coming on to pinch run for Toronto, George Springer. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now looking to bring his hitting streak up to 30 games. Maybe some added pressure on him right here. Could be extra bases. One runs in, and that one is off the wall. The run comes in from second. It's 2-zip, and he's got a double. And that flips the calendar on his hitting streak. He's now at 3 straight games with a knock, a full month.
Yeah, and maybe we're not quite ready to start talking DiMaggio just yet, Boog, but we're not that far off. I mean, you make it to 30 games, you're in rare company, and not many guys have made it that far in the last 50 years. So absolutely congratulations to him. It's been really fun following him to this point.
Fires over to first. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. An offense that knows how to mash, Chris. Lots of power throughout the lineup. They're leading the league in homers right now.
Yeah, and I think when you're facing a team like this, pitchers coming in, they see the stats, they end up trying to nibble, trying to work on the edges, trying to expand the zone. And so I think the key, if these hitters can stay within themselves, obviously they have the ability to hit the ball a long way and score runs quickly. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
Out to short, boots it. Can't get him at first, and the run comes in from third. And that extends his hitting streak yet again. This is starting to get pretty interesting, Singy.
Yeah, and the way he's going, it seems like there's no end in sight. This is a guy that no pitcher wants to face right now, especially with runners on base. I mean, he's doing all the little things right, and it just seems like he's in cruise control at the plate.
And now Jonathan Clase. It affects the game in so many ways, right? Your ability to come back is usually tied to power. If you can deliver a huge hit. That one ripped. His 4th home run of the season, and they add to their lead. It's 5-zip. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
1 out, base is empty. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Addison Barger. Out to center, Hampson. Sizing this one up, corrals it. And there's 2 away.
Well, clear game plan coming in this one. Be aggressive against this starter. Try to knock him out of this ball game, and it looks like they're on their way to doing that. Get into the bullpen a little bit early. Could be a great offensive day.
That one is absolutely belted. And it's into the gap. And that's a double.
And for him, that's 2 solid weeks with the hit in every game. I mean, he's running his hitting streak to 14, and let me tell you, that's no easy task. This guy's grinding out at bats. He's figuring out ways to put the ball in play and just as well do it with some authority.
Daniel Lynch gets the call from the pen.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with a lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing team did that to me.
And in scoring position with 2 away. And now it's Dalton Varsho. 4th right now in the American League home run leaderboard. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. So 5 runs in the inning as they bat around. We move to the 2nd in Toronto. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Royals nothing.
Never gonna go. Hey, oh, never know, no.
Now into the ball game on defense, number 36. He's in at shortstop.
Number 36.
And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. He might just be the best hitting catcher in the game today.
Well, Boog, he's so valuable, does a good job behind the plate, but offensively, he's a middle-of-the-order type of bat, especially when you talk about catchers, and their #1 job is to handle the pitching staff and prevent runs. This guy is able to add runs by producing them.
0-1.
I'm sure he likes the 5-0 lead and the run support, but he's sat around a lot since warming up in the pen, and you'd hate to see a guy not have his rhythm to go out there and have a great start.
Base hit, and the leadoff man aboard.
He was all over that one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Now it's Paul DeYoung up to the plate. First offering, and it just misses.
No strike.
And the righty deals. Time to look at our umpiring crew in this one. Kenny Jansen behind the plate.
Yeah, and expect a little inconsistency on the corners. He doesn't make any wild calls, but he does give and take there a little bit, so he doesn't have the easiest strike zone to figure out, especially as the game goes on when you're expecting it to become more consistent.
Got him looking, and he did not like the call. And at first, and next up for the Royals, Michael Massey.
He's done a great job making contact recently. Hits in each of the last 6 games.
Righty to the plate. Out there to center. Varsho moving under it. Can't get the glove to this one. It falls in. Salvi around second, headed for third. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
He needed out one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Even though center fielders are amazing at tracking down balls these days, there's still a lot of room out there, and it's a big field. So if you hammer one to center like that, there's a decent chance you're picking up extra bases. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Vinny Pasquantino, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. This one lifted in the air, left field. And there are 2 outs.
Batting it, the right fielder, number 16, Hunter.
Now it's Hunter Renfroe.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
Ripped on the ground to second. Sends it to first. And that is that. Royals strand a pair. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Back now in Toronto, bottom of the 2nd. And the batter will be the shortstop, number 36. The lefty fires. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. He goes deep in his first at bat off the bench. His 16th homer of the year. It's 6-0. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And there are a lot of guys that just don't have the ability to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
That's ripped. Base hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Line to left, and foul ball. To right center, base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
So digging in, Spencer Horwitz. Hit hard, that gets through. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out. And his hitting streak continues. There have been almost no bad days for him in the past month.
This guy's running hot, Boog, and people around the league are paying serious attention to this streak now, especially the pitchers that are trying to slow him down.
Alejandro Kirk now at the plate. Reached on an infield single his first time. In the air, right field. Renfroe in position. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now back, the right fielder.
And next for Toronto, Jonathan Clase. He's already homered here in this one.
It's early, but these at-bats can impact the game just as much as they do later. Here's a chance to set the tone early for your team. So all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
That's hard hit on the line. Snags it on the run. And there's 2 down.
Now back, the designated hitter,
And now to the plate, here's the Toronto DH, Addison Barger. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Liner, base hit. 1 run is in. Throw into third. And that's a 2-out double. Caught up now trying to get to third. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. 3 runs on 5 hits. No errors, and 1 man left. We played 2 fulls. It's the Blue Jays 8 and the Royals nothing. New inning getting started. Here's the left fielder, M.J. Melendez. Francis back to work. Right through there for a strike. Melendez in his 3rd season, hitting 9th in today's lineup. And he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2017. And the right-hander deals. Popped up. Clement drifts towards it. Makes the grab, 1 away.
the center fielder, number 2, Garrett.
So the lineup flips over. Garrett Hampson steps in for the Royals. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. He was late there. Strike 1.
No ball. 1 strike.
One down, base is empty. Got him looking. And there are 2 down. Now Now the third baseman grounded out his first time. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. In the air, right side. Clase brings it in, and that'll do it. Set for the bottom of the third. Now the left fielder, number 9. The line of the pitch. Hit hard on the ground is short. No chance to get him safe at first easily.
Well, an error like that, you look at the scoreboard and you kind of wonder if they are losing focus out there. And look, it can be tough to stay locked in when you're getting blown out. We've all been there. And I'm not saying that's definitely what happened on this play, but it's not a great look.
Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. The Jays up big in this one here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And a base hit into right center field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. And that extends his hitting streak yet again. This is starting to get pretty interesting, Singy.
Yeah, and the way he's going, it seems like there's no end in sight. This is a guy that no pitcher wants to face right now, especially with runners on base. I mean, he's doing all the little things right, and it just seems like he's in cruise control at the plate.
Now it's the shortstop. In the air, right field. And it drops in. Right past his coach, headed for the plate. Played the plate, and they cut him down.
Well, he just ran through a stop sign right there. Third base coach had both hands up, trying to hold him at the base. He decided to go anyway, and he's out by a lot at the plate. I'm sure the third base coach and the manager are pretty frustrated right now.
Clement next up for the Blue Jays.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra.
Swung on, belted. That one hops against the fence. Run comes in from second. It's 10-0. It's a double. Third hit of the night for him.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Hernandez into the game.
And he's had 3 days off since he pitched last, so expect him to be totally rested. I'm sure he's itching for this opportunity right now.
Man at second with one away. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. will hit next. And that one hammered. That's back there. And it's out of here. 56th home run of the season. It's 12-0. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Spencer Horwitz digs in now. 1 for 2. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That one back. Gone. Back, it's 13-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Back-to-back Jackson. This club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
So 1 out, nobody on. And here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
1 gone, runner at first. And now for the Jays, Jonathan Clase. He's already homered in this game. Hit hard, base hit. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
So up next for Toronto, Addison Barger. That one the other way. And there's 2 away.
The left fielder, number 9, Joey Vito.
Here's the left fielder. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Hampson brings it in for the 3rd out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. On to inning number 4. Major League Baseball is on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the top of the 4th. So up now for Kansas City, Bobby Witt Jr. Francis back to work. That's in there.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. If you're doing that, you can have a really good day out there on the mound.
Into the outfield, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Now it'll be the cleanup hitter for the Royals, Salvador Perez. Clips the corner, and that's strike 1. Here comes a pitch. On the ground, could be 2. The underhand flip. 1 at second. Now first, and it's a double play.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
DeYoung in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. On the ground, right side. Low throw, and he can't dig it out. And that extends the inning.
Well, it was a good, clean throw to second base, but the problem was there wasn't a play there. Can't give him a hit for that. It's got to be an error.
Here's the second baseman, Michael Massey. Doubled in his first AB.
Michael Massey.
Found back our way, and that's out of play. 2 outs. And a foul ball. The pitch. He goes down looking. So 1 left for Kansas City. Still looking up at a 13-0 score. Ready to go, bottom 4. And now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho. And here it comes. Line drive, and that should be extra bases.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Melendez makes the grab, and there's one down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Ernie Clement.
Man at first. Next to hit, Ernie Clement. 3 for 3's doubled twice and single. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. Renfroe snags it for the second out. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
That one hit to right. And Guerrero is set down. And that's the inning. Blue Jays held in check, but they still hold a commanding 13-0 lead. Back here at Rogers Center, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Vinny Pasquantino. The pitch. That misses. Ball 1. And there's a hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And the 0-1. Swinging a foul straight back. Nobody out. Runner at first. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 away.
Now, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
And down on strikes. 2 away down.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Hampson in the box again. Takes a strike.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
They take the force out. 3rd out.
When I come out, they run out. I'll be working.
Back now to start the bottom of the 5th and taking over on the mound, Chris Stratton. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. Spencer Horwitz getting ready to hit.
The second baseman,
And a pitch. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And it one-hops the wall. And that's a leadoff double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and you'll feel real good about that one.
So man aboard now, Alejandro Kirk. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that gets down into the gap. The run comes in from second. It's 14-0. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Well done. Drives in the run. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And next for Toronto, Jonathan Clase. Base hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So they're at the corners now. And now to the plate, here's the Toronto DH, Addison Barger. Left field. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
The left fielder, number 9.
Now the left fielder, 1 for 3. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one is back. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds it third.
Comes through with the RBI. Nice job going the opposite way with it. Letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. And he takes a strike. Two on, one out. That one ripped. That's back. That one felt good. And they add on. It's 18-0. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. There was a fastball down the middle. I don't think the hitter recognized the pitch, but once he did, was quick enough to get it in play with some authority.
On the mound now, Will Smith.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
No matter what they think.
And the batter will be the shortstop. That one fouled off. Smith, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a curve, and he works in a changeup. The Blue Jays up big in this one, last half of inning number 5. Foul ball there. Kicks and fires. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Hampson ranging back, and it hits the fence. He's in at second with a one-out double. One out, runner at second. Here's the third baseman, Ernie Clement. Ripped on a line. Hampson makes the catch. 2 away.
Now batting, first baseman,
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays.
Oh, yeah, Boog. He's on the brink of one of your favorite milestones. He's completed 3 legs of the cycle.
I love me some cycle. That one ripped right center field. Hampson going back. Tattooed and gone. Another homer. His 57th homer of the season, and they boost their lead. It's 20-0. Zingy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
So 2 away with nobody on. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Spencer Horwitz. That's out to center field. Hampson settles underneath it and makes the play, and that's out number 3. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. We're through 5. This is Toronto Blue Jays baseball on the Show Canada. And we're back. Top of the 6th inning. And to the plate for Kansas City, number 11.
Garcia.
And he deals. On the ground, right side. And it gets by him.
Just a simple ground ball the other way. They've had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Witt now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
On the ground at first. Fires to second for 1, and that's all they'll get.
Or that they weren't overzealous there. Just take the sure out, keep the run out of scoring position.
And at first, Salvador Perez now at the plate. Perez, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, 33 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. And first offering is fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals. That one finds the corner. 0-2. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Good feed. That's 1. Over to first. That's 2. Nicely done. 1-6-3, and that will end the inning. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. The Blue Jays on top, 20-0. Bottom of the 6th. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. The pitch. Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
So man aboard, and the batter now, Jonathan Clase. There's one.
Now the designated hitter,
Addison Barker next up for the Blue Jays. That one ripped. And off the base of the wall. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a solid swing right there. Picked it up front and lifted into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
with 2 aboard. Here's the left fielder. That one hammered center field. Hampson going back on this one. Pulls it into the warning track.
Up next to the blue team, the center fielder, Joker.
And now the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. Now a screamer into the outfield. This looks like extra bases. 1 run is in. The throw into second. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits. No errors. No one left. 7th inning coming up. Toronto leads this one 22-0. We go to the top of the 7th. And now the DH,